As India's elder population grows, the next 20-plus years remain an unaddressed chapter in our educational and social planning. This series envisions a future where youth can pursue specialized, meaningful careers in elder care, technology, wellness, and longevity, preparing not just for life until 60, but for life after it. Every great civilization that has lasted has honored its elders. They were the wisdom keepers, the time holders, the fire tenders of memory and morality. In ancient India, the gray hair was sacred. In Greece, elders sat beside kings. In Africa, the council of wise men and women shaped every village decision. In China, filial piety was law. To dishonor parents was to dishonor heaven. But something has happened to modern society. Age is no longer a crown, it is a curse. Not a graduation, but an invisibility. We have inverted the ladder of value. We worship youth and ignore wisdom. But in this fourth and final part of our episode, we ask a deeper question. What is the future of aging? Not just biologically, but socially, spiritually, ecologically. How should a nation treat its elders? Not as burdens, but as bridges. Ageism is, honestly, the last accepted prejudice of the 21st century. You can be mocked for wrinkles, ignored for white hair, excluded from workplaces, or even rejected from tech platforms. And nobody will say a word. In urban India, nearly half of the elderly live alone. Over 30% report abuse or neglect, yet only a fraction of these cases are ever reported because, shame, silence, and dependency just run too deep. But the damage is not just social, it's biological. Neglect causes chronic stress. Stress erodes immunity. And immunity, honestly, controls everything, from cognition to heart function to cellular age. Meanwhile, the wisdom they carry dies unshared. Let's take a moment to examine the laws. In Norway, elderly care is mandatory. The state guarantees shelter, healthcare, and recreational support. In Japan, longevity is a national priority. They celebrate Keiro no Hai, respect for the aged day, with national events, stories, and family gatherings. In India, the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Act, 2007 exists, but honestly, it is rarely enforced. There are no national tribunals for senior justice. There are only a few universities teaching geriatric medicine, and really there is virtually zero public dialogue on aging policy. We must ask, if a nation can invest crores into AI and defense, why not into the dignity of its oldest citizens? According to the Vedas, the final stage of life is not meant for regret. It is for sannyasa, the dissolution of worldly roles and the discovery of the cosmic self. In this stage, a human shifts from I am the body to I am the witness. In modern neuroscience, the aging brain shows lower activity in the egoic network and higher connectivity in the transverse temporal gyrus, which is associated with music, spiritual experience, and unity consciousness. What the sages experience through meditation, modern elders might experience through reflection. Death is not an event. It is a gradual transcendence. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, "He who remembers me at the time of death surely comes to me." But how will we remember if we are distracted, depressed, or neglected? Spiritual preparation in old age is not a luxury. It is a human right. Technology is rising. But, will it rise for the right purpose? AI is already being used for things like fall detection, cognitive therapy, companion robots, smart medicine reminders, and even brain stimulation to prevent Alzheimer's. But the future can go further. Imagine a neuro-AI system that adapts to the emotional needs of elders. Imagine a spiritual OS that reads Vedic mantras based on their heartbeat. Imagine smart homes that tune the light and sound to calm an elder's mind. Imagine a national memory bank that records the stories of every elder, preserved for generations. That is not science fiction. That is India's dharma. Aging is not just a human concern. Our planet is aging. Its resources are depleting. Its rhythms are disrupted. The same way we ignored our elders, we ignored our forests. The same way we disposed of our wisdom, we disposed of our waste into rivers. And just as the aging body demands care, so too does the planet. So, ecology and gerontology are really interlinked. In Ayurveda, a medicine that heals the old is usually a tonic for the soil too. For example, Giloy, Brahmi, Ashwagandha, these anti-aging herbs also revive degraded land. What if we built aged care facilities surrounded by sacred forests? And what if the wisdom of the elderly revived the wisdom of the earth? In quantum physics, time is not linear. The past, present, and future exist simultaneously, interacting, collapsing, and reforming. That means your grandfather's blessing might still be shaping your destiny. Your grandmother's prayer might still be floating in your genes. We must understand, elders aren't just carriers of family, they are, honestly, anchors in time. They hold the threads that hold the fabric together. And when we lose them without listening, we tear holes in history. So here is our promise. From the Professor Diaries family to every family in India, we will bring aging into the classroom. We will bring wisdom into the syllabus. We will bring the elderly back to the center of the nation's heart. We will design AI to care, not just calculate. We will teach empathy, not just economics. We will build intergenerational universities. And we will make aging a right, not a regret. Support the mission, a fusion of AI, spiritual consciousness, and soul technology. Watch the full series at Professor Diaries. Comment below. I stand for aging with dignity. Share this video with universities, NGOs, and families. Like to support the initiative. Subscribe for interdisciplinary revolutions in education. Join the mission to bring elder care into every university. Because how a nation treats its elders is the true test of its civilization.